And we are now going live. Music off. That's Justin Bieber. Yummy for National
Ice Cream Day.
Ice Cream Cake Day.
Ice Cream Cake Day.
I put Ice Cream Day first.
Oh, you did?
And I was like, wait a second, it's not Ice Cream Day. Because I looked up ice cream for a graphic and said Ice Cream Day is a completely different day. So I went in and checked. It's Ice Cream Cake Day. So happy Ice Cream Cake Day.
Cheers. I love ice cream cake.
Yeah, you said once it was your favorite cake, right?
Mm-hmm. For a while, it was like a tradition. We always had ice cream cake for my birthday. Because it's in June, the summer, it's like the perfect refreshment. It's ice cream and cake in one. And the crumbles, the chocolate crumbles, delicious.
She's gone. She went to go get ice cream cake. Hello, Rain.
No, I did it again.
Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I love ice cream cake too. It's my favorite. There you are. Back in the right spot.
I did it again with the mouse thing.
I
don't like this new mouse.
When me and Raina
Oh no, don't tell this story, please. Stop.
The mouse. She would do crazy things, especially on the projector, like when people were, presenting.
That was 10 years ago.
She would get crazy and frantic, and screens would close, and things would pop up, and to move off the screen. And it's so stressful. So here we are on National.
All right, I'm gonna leave again due to that story.
Let's show what the other national days are before we jump into Moz. As you can see, these tabs are open over here. One thing about Ice Cream Day, I just looked it up. Ice cream cake was actually originally this trifle, or trifle maybe, but there's no ice cream in it. It was really yogurt and stuff. So this is where it came from, the Renaissance era. And now it became this. Carvel and stuff took over.
I know, and they've changed the recipe over time. Like I remember when I was a kid, they had so much more of the chocolate crumbles, and now dramatically less. It's not the same experience because I don't know if they're cutting back on the good parts of the ice cream cake or what, but there's definitely it always leaves you wanting more. The thinnest layer of the chocolate crumble cookies.
To learn how to make our own.
Yeah.
So, happy National Ice Cream Cake. We have National Sunglasses Day, which Raina is practicing right now with her.
Yeah, I'm wearing my sunglasses. Glasses that turn into sunglasses.
Sunglasses. National Onion Day. I'm a big fan of onions. As is her father eats onions raw.
He used to just which I don't know. He used to just take an onion and take a bite out of it. I don't know. Does he still do it? We should get him to join the live.
Yeah.
Does anyone eat onions raw?
I used to blend them into the juice shakes that I used to make.
Yeah, those were pretty gross.
PTSD Awareness Day. If you have PTSD, we are aware.
No.
It was supposed to shake with your right hand. And they say when you have a shirt with a logo on it, you should have the logo next to the right side. So when you shake someone's hand, their eyes lead up to it and they see your logo. I don't know why, because it's not like they can't look at the other side. National Orange Blossom Day. I'm not sure what that is. Bomb Pop, we don't do those here. National HIV Testing Day. Definitely go get tested if you need to. What is Orange Blossom Day? So it's the flowers from an orange tree. I never knew that they smell like oranges too. Looks like you can use it for stuff like sleep and anxiety and circulation.
Wow.
Cool. So happy National Days out there. Let's get to the topic at hand. Marina?
All right, so today we're going to go over Moz, which is a great tool to do keyword research. This is specifically for SEO and improving your site on Google or search engines. So we're going to use a feature that the tool Moz offers. Is called Keyword Planner. And there's different fields that you can really utilize. We're going to focus on one specifically to be able to search up the keyword that you want to rank for. And it can provide you more details about it, like how many people are searching for this specific keyword, and also provide you with other related keywords. So Tony's going to show us the platform, and we're just going to focus on that one piece of it because it's so important. A lot of the time we have blogs that are just sitting there and they're out there, but you're not really sure if people are actually searching. And this is a tool that will tell you about the volume of it, and you can find ways to use different phrases and keywords within your headlines to help with your SEO for that particular blog.
Exactly. Yeah, you can always, even if you have old content, it can be improved over time, especially if you're linking newer content and vice versa, linking old content from new content. So
and I said keyword planner, but it's actually called the Keyword Explorer is what we're going to go over.
Yeah, so I was going up here and then to this Keyword Explorer, but I think it's the same thing. But yeah, I was keyword planner too. There's like Google Trends, there's planners inside of there, but really it is kind of like a planner because you're planning your content based off of keywords. I guess you're exploring to Moz. So yeah, the first thing we'll do is, this is a free Moz account. They do restrict you. You can see here 6 out of 10 queries available until the 30th, which is 3 days away. So I think it might be a few a week that you can do. Their plans aren't that expensive. We are affiliates, so you decide whether you want to sign up for that or not. So on a Keyword Explorer, there's multiple things that you can start with. You'll see here, enter a term or phrase to get suggestions, but you can also search by other things like domains, pages on domains, not just your own domain. You can search other people's domains too, which is considered competitor research. I've already set our country, but if you're in a different country or a different area, or you're just targeting for a different area, because there are different search key phrases and phrases that are used to look for things, or maybe the local terms that they're looking for something is different than where you live, so you can change that here. We're only concerned with the United States at the moment. I try to say moment, but it's more like ice cream cake or ice cream cake. So let's pretend that 3 times ice cream cake is an ice cream cake business. What's a good keyword? I mean, just ice cream cake, or like buy ice cream cake, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's say buy ice cream cake. So we sell ice cream cakes, and we're looking to write a blog post of something that's trending in the ice cream cake, big ice cream cake business. So I'm gonna click analyze.
And it could be like a bakery has specialty. They sell ice cream cakes, and they're looking to figure out how to create content on how to have their ice cream cakes stand out from ones that we see in the market.
Yeah, the shady ice cream cake place down the street. So at the first, this isn't the main screen that we like to use personally, but the screen will tell you an overview. Will say the monthly volume, how many people are searching for buy ice cream cake, the difficulty. So the higher the difficulty, the more harder it is to get into the space and to show your results towards the top. Organic CTR, what is it?
Click-through rate?
Percentage of click-through rates. So this is the click-through rate when you actually search this term, if they're actually going through to the results without having to change their.
Wow, it's 100%.
Yeah. And priority.
People really want to get their cake.
Yeah. This one, I guess it's a combination of all the scores. So this is nice and all, but I think the main place that we like to go to is the the all suggestions page, which is going to give you a awesome, let's not even click this AI, who knows what that does, overview of terms that are related, questions people are asking, related topics, and all sorts of things that we'll go over here. So as you see, I search by ice cream cake, and it's going to start off by saying, well, here are the top suggestions that people are searching for. There's relevancy that's in relation to the term, meaning if you search ice cream, you might see things on here that are related to Blackpink's song Ice Cream, or I don't know, I can't think of anything else right now. You were talking about the song last night and stuff for the stream. So that wouldn't be a high relevancy, obviously, because it's not really ice cream cake. Then we have monthly volume, and all of these are sortable. So you can search by terms or search terms that are searched more frequently. So more people are looking for Cold Stone, as you see, which is a great ice cream shop. We should definitely go there soon. That's the Boston Plaza. We have the search intent. What was this, Raymond? You looked at this last night.
So this is really making a generalization to the user's intent. Like, what are they trying to do? Is it a transactional intent, meaning they're trying to purchase it, and or is it more of a journey, navigational? If you hover over, it tells you exactly what it is. The user is searching for an online location or page of a website. So they're not trying to make a transaction or purchase it.
That's cool. That's good information.
Yeah, they really made some updates to this whole entire interface, Moz, and there's even more for the premium, but you really can get a lot from just the free version.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is the monthly volume. And when you're looking at this, you're like, well, what do I do? There's all these people searching for this. Should I use the highest monthly volume to include in my blog? Now, the way we work and what we recommend is you want to go for the low-hanging fruit, meaning you're probably not going to compete with people who are organically, who are actually having paid ads and things like that on. So go for the monthly volume that isn't so high, but you can still probably rank higher within that category. That's what we suggest for our small businesses, because there's no point in going against the beast of advertising and dollars being thrown to get to that high ranking and compete at that level. Start low and really work to master that.
Yeah, if you start low, you can start to get traffic and build your way up to these organically. And again, like she said, there's so many out there that are competing, sponsored, ad word, ad sense, ad people, ad everything on Google to get these keywords in front of people. And it's weird. I always say that I don't know unless I'm doing spitefully just click the top like sponsored stuff on Google. I always scroll past it and I'm always confused on who clicks that, because I want to see the actual non-spammy, as I consider it, results, not something I paid to get from my face. But it's obvious that people actually click those things, so you can't really fight that. Then we have difficulty, and that's going to show, obviously, you don't want to compete against Cold Stone Creamery. You can more easily compete against others about who makes the best ice cream, which could be your local bakery, I guess. Then we have search analysis, which will open up a whole new report, which is a deep dive, and last updated, which is pretty much for the saying we checked this today, which is today. I think the ones that are going to be more itchy are going to be less frequently updated, because this is pretty much looking at the web saying, go out and look for everything for facts and laws. So it's not going to do that for every keyword. So that's enough for the top suggestions. The cool part, we think, is the questions. Questions are going to give you, how do you say it? Like topics, really, right?
Yeah, this pulls from what people are actually searching for on Google. The top queries that are being currently used on Google or top search engines, and they're going to give that here. And what's great about this is it gives you an idea what your audience is searching for, how they're formulating their search queries, and you can use that for one, ideas on new blog topics. Two, really just looking at any existing content and saying, okay, our blog is about this topic. Let's make sure we phrase it in a way that matches the search question. So this is a really cool tab here that you can really utilize for content strategy. And it gives you real-time metrics on how many people are searching for this and really what their intent is, which is really interesting that they're able to pull that. And notice that the AI is right over there.
It's everywhere.
Search intent.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know what their intent is?
Yeah, it's always creeping up everywhere. Yes, you can also group by similarity in terms of like what these questions are to generalize it. So if everybody's searching for what's ice cream cake, and there's other ones that are what is ice cream cake, and another one what is maybe said wrong, like what are ice cream cake. They're going to group it into one group, so you don't have to see those side by side. Other ways to do it are including the keyword, which is going to say why ice cream cake has to be inside of this keyword, or the opposite of that, excluding the keyword, which is probably also a good way to do it because sometimes when we were optimizing things, I was at least in saying web developer, people aren't searching for web developer really, unless you're a web developer. So using this kind of structure and excluding words give you other terms like web designer or website builder that people are actually looking for. There's also, we're going to go over on how to actually utilize this data in a small example on Yoast and talk about a mistake that people make a lot. But there's also closely related topics. So this can get a little crazy because obviously cornflakes, frappuccino, these aren't highly related to what we're looking for. But in terms of if you're searching for something different, these closely related topics, especially if it's in tech or web stuff, are going to be closely related. This one is about ice cream cake. So we got broadly related, which is similar, and similar again, search, which is search engine position. A lot of random. These are more local things I see here.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Novi, Michigan.
Well, a lot of them have to do with, we'll mention the town or city.
Yeah.
So even more specific based on location.
Yeah, so I mean, this is Moz. There's a lot to Moz. There's the competitor. We're not going to go over these things, but really just going to stick on this tab. Keyword suggestions. But you can search by competitors. You can search by URLs, see what they're ranking for a competitor and copy them or try to do it better. You can see what people are doing wrong on the other end too and see those low ranking sites and see why aren't they up on top. So let's just pick one. I was going to just go through the Yoast focus keyword. Unless you want to say about Moz here while we're in there.
No.
Okay.
I think you covered it all.
All right. Let's just say where to buy ice cream cakes. I'm just going to put one. So I have our blog open here. We use Yoast. There's many other SEO plugins for WordPress. There's many other SEO techniques for everything, not WordPress, but other CMSs, just doing things with HTML, CSS, or frameworks, JavaScript frameworks. Well, for WordPress, we feel that Yoast, even just the free version, is awesome. It does enough where you can utilize the premium version is too, and you can have multiple focus keywords, which we'll go over in a second. But usually for the most of our clients and most people that we come in contact with, this free version is enough. Same with rank math. See, which you have more experience with rank math, but I feel like it's more in depth, right?
Yeah, rank math has a beginner level, intermediate, and like advanced SEO expert. So it allows you to take control of a lot of different SEO it gives it in your hand to be able to really use your expertise and do more than what Yoast can provide, which is good and could be a little risky.
Yeah, if you know,
If you don't know what you're doing, it's definitely risky.
so yeah, advanced, I guess.
So this is where we would enter in the
Yeah.
key phrase.
Yeah, so the focus key phrase. So one thing I wanted to mention, I'm just going to drop it in here. Ice cream cakes. One mistake that we see first, there's a couple of them. Somebody will, so focus keyword, what this really says is, it doesn't have anything to do with SEO, honestly. It pretty much tells Yoast, hey, Yoast, this is what I want to rank for. And then Yoast will say, okay, cool. Then you should do all this stuff. And this stuff is what you can use to scope the blog post or page around. So one mistake people do is put a lot of stuff in there, which doesn't make any sense because that would never be a headline on the page, text, an image, alt tag, nothing like that. Title. So it's best to keep this short and literally focus key phrase, which stands for what do you want to focus this page? What key phrase do you want to focus this page to be about? And Yoast is saying, we'll help you make it, right? So, oh yeah, and the other thing, one other thing that people do is that's crazy. So don't do those two things. It should be a normal, if you're going to use this and utilize it right, do it with a searchable sentence or key phrase or word that's not about or something wrong. So where to buy ice cream cakes, again, is where I got this from, was the questions page of, this is a very general example, but from those. So on Yoast, you can go in here and click SEO analysis. It's going to be a sad face because there's no content. And it's going to tell you these things. It's going to say, hey, you need to use the key phrase and the SEO title. So the first thing you can do is, we're going to do very general things here. Drop in the SEO title. And when you do that, you're going to see that lights up green. So, good job. It's going to say, hey, you need to use this in the meta description here. So obviously you're not going to just put this. You say, learn how and where to buy ice cream cakes in Upton Park, New York.
And also for the SEO title, you also want it to look good in the sense that that's what, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You want it to actually, and then you might even do a pipe and then the name of the bakery. So when people are able to search, they can see it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the way you should be. If you're going for SEO and not the look of what it looks like, which is the point of this page or the point of this post, putting as much information in there as you can until this turns red. So you can see if I start typing in more, you're going to go over the amount that Google will display in the Google search result. So you just want to keep it in the middle. If it's too little, like I did, let's just use that. Oh, does it not? It's never too little. It was, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird. It could be like where,
yeah,
and that's not. It's kind of deceiving because it says it will be in the green, but that's not ideal for somebody to see a page that just says where.
Yep, exactly. So the next, I'm going to look at my history. Warm Ipsum. We're going to just generate paragraph, just drop in there. Because the next thing it says is text length. The text contains 0 words. This is far below the recommended 300. So we're just going to drop some Warm Ipsum. You're going to see that go away. Now you're going to see a bunch of other things pop up because now you have content. It's going to say, hey, you need an outbound link, in which case maybe you want to link to where to buy cakes, or maybe the history of the cake. So you would say, you should get one link here. See that turn green? Now there's an external link, and I move to the bottom. You have an internal. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but you can see that you'll say there's no images on the page. And when you do put images, they should be related to the content. I do not have an ice cream cake image on the site. I do have other things.
Well, you could
I'll say ice cream.
show them the way WordPress pull in like the images from the community.
Oh, like the open verse?
Yeah.
Um,
Why don't you? So WordPress, one of the newest features is there's now media. I think if you just go back, just hit media
oh,
where you were.
oh, it's on the other thing.
Oh, are you searching like me now?
Yeah.
No, go click on. Oh, you're going too fast. Go on the three bars all the way to the top. Yeah. Or no, the plus. And then yeah.
Oh yeah.
Open verse. Yeah, there we go.
Just haven't used it. I usually use other. Oh, I got it. Yeah. So this right here, this is free.
And then there's also images.
Oh yeah.
That's newer.
These are my images. So. That's cool. I didn't even know you could see your images over here. Learn something new every day. So the open verse is pretty much user-generated, open source, writing congregation with WordPress. That'll let you search images. So if I have my ice cream cake, yes.
That looks like a cheese
yeah.
cake.
So you can undo. Just find a real piece of ice cream cake.
Maybe if you just do ice cream. Sometimes, depending how it's classified, there's actual ice cream.
So now you're going to see as we
cupcake.
See, that is gone. One good thing to do is to optimize. So where to buy ice cream cakes, that's the alt tag. You can also do the same thing with the caption, or just make it girl eating ice cream and go down these. So really what happens next is it gets deeper down the rabbit hole where it's saying, hey, you should also have a header or a heading that is talking about where to buy ice cream cakes. And then you should use that terminology inside of your content as well. And when you use that terminology inside the content, sometimes it should be linked to other things on your site. You know, so once you start satisfying this list, these things, as it was red before, now it's orange, will turn green, and then you'll have a fully optimized page utilizing keyword suggestions or questions or anything really. And if you utilize this right, you can really boost your ranking position in Google because you're writing about something. You're not AI, unless this is AI that's listening to this, and don't take our advice. You're writing from the heart about something that you own and that you are into and that you have experience with and knowledge, and utilizing not such a spammy way. You know?
Yeah, and I would also say for the title, you can create a title that is from the keyword suggestions. So top, let's say you make it into a listicle, as they call it, where you can say top 5 places to find an ice cream cake.
Yep.
So write the title up on top where it says add title. Where to find the top best places to find an ice cream cake.
Yeah, and like find. Yeah, so I mean, this is kind of a little weird, but you can always try.
Oh, sorry. Let me just finish my thought. So then it would be like in the blog, you can highlight 5 locations or something like that, where you're not only just showing like you create cakes, but there are also other cakes in the area as a generalized post for the user intent. Or if you want to just focus on your bakery, you can talk about the ingredients within it and where the best ingredients are for ice cream cakes and things like that. So you can really create it, give it its own spin based on what the user is looking for.
Yep.
What were you going to say?
I was just saying you could put the title in the title, the keyword, the focus keyword. It doesn't have to be exact. It will have to be exact to satisfy this list right here. But you can use variations of it, obviously, because not many people are all searching for where to buy ice cream. Like that's kind of a crazy thing to write on Google, So I think saying, hey, how are people Googling this? How are people looking to buy an ice cream cake? And put that in the headers, put that alongside this content that you're also focusing for. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to only be exact, really. I think adapting upon something and saying this is the reverse of this sentence, how people Google search, like ice cream cake near me, like caveman, honest, a cake, ice cream. So it doesn't always have to be exact. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much an overview of, you'll see these readability and SEO scores. And rank math, I think, is the same way. Doesn't it give you some sort of score?
Yeah, it'll give you percentages and different scores. They give you a little bit more information on the ranking and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you know.
So that's Moz, the Keyword Explorer. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, it is a free tool to use, and even to just get in there and play around with it. It definitely gives you information that you can use. So good job, Tony.
Yay. Want to do your final word?
Oh, my final word of the day. Let me try to remember what that was.
Background music, Justin Bieber now. Where is Justin Bieber? He's doing good, bad. I'm like, I root for the kid. I saw his.
I think they're expecting a baby. It's baby season. If you don't know, now you know. Everyone's having babies. So he's expecting. So maybe he's focusing on his family and being a new daddy. Shout out to all the new daddies out there.
Yeah, shout out.
You need to be more enthusiastic.
Yeah. Woo!
Where's the sound effects? So my final word is really about strategy, and really strategy is about exploring, like we kind of did today, understanding what works and what doesn't, and you have to start somewhere. So when you're really building your strategy, you need a lot of it is understanding what not to do. So understanding what the data is and knowing, okay, this would work best for our business. We know no one's searching for this keyword, so why are we going to spend 10 blogs about it? You got to save time and make smart decisions. So in order to do that, you have to look at the data, and the data will create the framework for a good strategy. So those are my final words. Go forth and strategize.
Go forth and strategize.
Quoted by Reina.
On this national ice cream cake.
To put on it.
National ice cream cake with the two we're not broadcasting to LinkedIn anymore. Let's take these lessons to talk seriously. What's going on LinkedIn? Why are you doing this? It says that their applications, I even Googled it.
Is there a bug? Or
they changed the way their applications work. And other apps like StreamYard are disconnected.
So moving forward, breaking news. All the live streamers were kicked off of LinkedIn, right? But we can share with like YouTube and things like that. We can
Facebook, wherever else. I was thinking of actually setting up our own RMTP, I think it's called. Excuse me, server. And that you can actually broadcast and stream on our website. So, like, tune in. Like, do you know what is weird? Because like we would say, hey, don't utilize all these social networks and have it your own, like a website. But we're streaming to these, so we can actually stream to our website to save a media file. too. I found out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, using StreamYard. I mean, using OBS too, but
Maybe we try that. That is also a great service because I know businesses would be interested in that
yeah.
to like be able to stream directly to your website or
Yeah.
let people know that you're live on these networks right
Yeah.
away.
And you can do it. You can always go to YouTube, and when you start a StreamYard and you boot it up, it'll automatically start a YouTube session. It'll say this stream is starting, and then you can share that on your website, of course. But if you're just not going to utilize other third parties like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, etc., even on LinkedIn now. So weird. LinkedIn, I just got into you now.
Now we're booted out.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, we can always post our videos from other places.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's not too like we're kicked out of LinkedIn or anything.
Maybe we take it.
They're like, we're tired of seeing you guys. You're doing too much.
We lost count too. We just spent that every day. So
we don't lose count. We can just look. We have a gallery right on our website.
I know, but like mentally lost our count.
We're on week 3. Yeah, we're on week 3, I believe.
Maybe you say like day 21. Something like that. Thursday. We'll see. It's day lucky number 21. Live stream. Like and subscribe.
My favorite number.
21.
Yeah, 21 was when I played soccer. Fun fact: I was a soccer player in high school. Not a varsity player. I was like carried away. I was just a JV. I played until junior year, but that was my number 21. I enjoyed soccer. I feel like soccer's a good, fun sport. A lot of running now. Might as well I might as well run track. It's all running, pure running. But very exciting all at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of running. I like 21 Savage.
We're talking about sport.
I know, we're talking about 21.
Oh, and the number 21. It's 21 blackjack.
Yeah, it's a lucky number.
21 blackjack. I used to be one of the first card games I played.
21 blackjack.
Yeah, I never played like in Vegas or anything yet. Or the casino. Actually, no, we played at the casino.
We won a little bit on a slot machine, like $60.
But we didn't play blackjack though.
I was afraid.
We did.
Well, on the machine, but
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm afraid to play with tables because I feel like it's going to be like that situation where
like, where's my calculator?
Yeah, they're going to think that I'm cheating or something because I'm all weird and trying to figure out what's going on. So,
it's a different dynamic, I think.
I'll do the machines. The machines can't judge you. I guess they can. They probably are. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't even know what H1 is. All right. Well, oh yeah, the music has been on in the background. Let's turn it up. Justin Bieber website.
So, if you guys can, just my celebrate. Be celebrating that. No.
Listen,
I'm not talking about the potato. I'm out.
Tune in later to hear more about it. All right, have a great day, everybody. Enjoy this live stream.